Good kill, good kill. Hey, good kill.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. We're here in the Strike Eagle. Many of you are, I'm sure, messing around with your own Strike Eagle. Today we're fighting the Su-57 Felon. Now the reason I wanted to do this fight was because I'm kind of curious to see how the F-15's radar performs against the stealth or low observability of the Su-57. And look at this, I'm actually getting a return here on radar. Look at this. What is this? There's like, it's like 80 miles out, whatever it is. What is that? F-15 radar is seeing something out there. Look at that. Oh my god. Oh my, we just locked them up, man. At like 69, 70 miles. 70 mile locked on a Su-57. He sees me too though, he's trying to lock me up, looks like. Unfortunately though, I can't engage him at 62 miles. My AMRAM is my limiting factor. It just stops me from, I can't engage him at 62 miles with an AMRAM. But it looks like he's engaging me with probably hypersonics. So I'm gonna have to defend that. Decreasing altitude now. I'm probably going to hit a notch against him here. Flares and chaff are coming out. Alright, come on. Got to hit that notch there, bud. There we go. Alright, things are looking good here. Right against the ground so we can provide maximum ground clutter. See if we can break that lock. Alright, so for whatever reason, that missile didn't track, so that's good news for me. I'm going to go ahead and point the nose back at him, maybe not. Because I think he just shot at me again. Or it's still the old missile pinging me, I'm not sure. Oh, look at that, the missile went by a little while ago. That's crazy, you just look up and see the old smoke trail from that missile, it's so scary. Okay, well it didn't track. Pointing the nose at him again. See if I can get this lock. I see something over here. Just can't get the altitude correct. Come on. There it is. There he is. That's him right there. Got him locked at Angels 14. Put the radar into chaff at 42 miles. I'm gonna give him a Fox 3. There we go. Defend. Just give him something to do. I can't just constantly let him shoot missiles at me and nothing happens. Even though like that AMRAM is absolutely zero threat to him. But over G, sorry. Gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta defeat a hypersonic missile here. Alright, I just had to shoot something at him. I couldn't just let him rain missiles down on my head and I don't give him a response at all. Alright. Hopefully that AMRAM just gives him a RWR warning when it goes pitbull, because I already broke the lock on it. I forced it pitbull. And, oh, fuel low. I think he's talking about the tanks. I'll drop those in a second here once I deal with this problem. I got my hands full right now. Okay, let's point the nose, see if we can find him. I'm surviving a lot of these missiles so far. I think I've defeated 2 hypersonics. Unless that beeping is a hypersonic, and it kind of seems like it might be. Got him locked at 30 miles, Fox 3. Again, nowhere near close enough. But I'm going to defend here. Reducing altitude. And that missile is not going away, and it's kind of concerning. Is it? Oh, I can see it. Oh, it's coming over here. Cool. So I got smoked by hypersonic. I've been dodging a lot of those lately in other videos, so I was feeling pretty good. I was like, you know, they're not that scary, I thought. But turns out I was wrong. They're actually quite scary. I'm surprised by the F-15's ability to see that Felon at 80 miles. But when you think about it, like, you know, so they say, I'm not claiming this is accurate, because, you know, we've talked about how this stuff is classified, but so they say the F-15 or the Sukhoi 57's observability or stealth is equivalent to like a clean F-18, and I think maybe the F-15 could really see a clean F-18 at 80 miles. That kind of makes sense. So, but it seems like the Russians are almost like, you know, we don't care about stealth if we have these missiles that can hit you from like 200 miles away. Check out the floodlights on this too. They look awesome. That's why I turn them on. They look so good. But, you know, the Russians are like, what do we need stealth for? If you can see us at 80 miles, fine. Or 100 miles or 150 miles, fine. But you can't shoot back because your AMRAAMs don't have the range. You know? They got their hypersonic missiles. This is probably why I'm sure the Americans are working on a long-range missile of some kind. Especially the Delta, the AIM-120 Delta. I'm sure is a pretty scary missile. But that would be the response to that. You know, when you wonder why don't the Russians put more, I guess, attention and effort into their stealth, maybe this is their reason. They figure they don't actually need it. Okay, launched on again. But yeah, what I was saying, it's almost like a difference in doctrine, you know, like how the Americans were like, oh, super maneuverability is not that big of a deal, and the Russians were like, no, we want super maneuverability in everything we build, right? Maybe the Americans are, it's like the same doctrine, but they are kind of rejecting stealth, but the Americans are like, no, stealth is awesome, you know? So, Fox 3. We'll defend here. 58 miles. Reducing altitude. Defending. Again, that missile won't do anything. But I want to... Oh, look at this. There's that hypersonic up high. That looks like it missed again, but I don't want to take the chance that it dives down on top of my head, having said that. But let's go up, because it's pretty high up there. If it dives down, I'll see it. And I'll try to make a run for it. Yeah, there it goes. That didn't see me at all. It went right over my head. It's like the first missile's performance is not very good always for some reason, which is fine by me. I'd hate to get killed by the first missile the guy fires. Okay, so he's pretty far out there. I'll give him another Fox 3 because why not? There we go. Again, these don't do anything. I'm just hoping, because if he has me on radar, he knows my range. So I'm just shooting this missile so that, you know, I don't know. I don't know why I'm shooting the missiles, honestly. Because if he wasn't seeing me on radar, that'd be one thing. Because if I shot them, it might confuse him. He might think I'm a lot closer than I am. But he's got me locked. He sees me. And he's getting the missile spike. He knows he's safe, right? That is a missile that he fired at me, which we're going to have to defend here. Go ahead and hit the notch. Dropping chaff and flare. Although flare, for those of you who don't know, it doesn't do anything for radar-guided missiles. But when you fight these Russian aircraft, sometimes you have to drop flares because they have long-range Fox 2s. So it's always good practice to drop a couple of flares. We're good, look at that. Survived that missile. Recommit. I'm hoping it doesn't function like a meteor, where when you recommit, it all of a sudden sees you and... oh, yeah, no, it does. It works exactly like a meteor. It saw me again, locked me. I have him on radar here. Oh, that missile's coming back. I got him on radar at 26 miles, and I can't get this missile to come off. Come on,